Background's pretty far.
Welcome to the podcast. This is going to be a Q&A session, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. You guys any questions for me?
Do we have Oh shit, bro. We're interviewing the celebrity.
Oh shit.
Oh
We're
shit.
interviewing the Brampton celebrity, bro.
Eh, No, I got some questions.
Can you do Bhangra?
Pangra? Can you do
Bhangra?
Pangra? That's the solution to everything in life, yeah.
It is, bro.
It is, right?
You saw the
Yeah,
picture. You saw the picture I sent in the group chat.
I
The
did.
solution was Bhangra.
I tried ignoring it, but that's
You
wild,
know,
bro. How does that even happen? That's
I,
fucked, bro. Is that
bro,
like, bro,
is it,
imagine like you move to the side and hits your like balls, bro. That's
bro?
fucked.
I was like doing it. The thing's like sliding off.
That's fucked.
What the? I don't,
That's
anyways,
crazy.
it's like
Okay.
I've showed you so many times. Some
Yeah, yeah,
post
yeah.
in that gym, bro.
Crazy gym. Your favorite gym, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so question number one. Question number one. How do you warm up the body before lifting? What do you guys do? Oh, Bhangra, right? That's what we do.
No,
That's
bro.
actually perfect segue to the question, eh?
Yeah,
What do
just
you guys
jump,
do?
start jumping around.
Seriously, what do you guys do for warm-ups?
Depends on what I'm doing.
Oh
I
wow.
think all my warm-ups depend on what exact movement I'm doing for that day. So because I'm doing like
Okay.
powerlifting stuff now, if
Okay.
I'm benching, I'm not gonna warm up my lower body because one, I'm not gonna be using it. Two, I'm gonna do everything that optimizes or warms me up to bench. So I'm gonna try and get my shoulder blades moving. Typically, what I do is I'll just hang on a pull-up bar and I'll bang on some pull-ups,
Okay.
maybe some band pull aparts, and then I'm usually good to go after that. And then when I'm doing the warm up sets, I think a lot of people surprisingly fuck this up is they'll think they have to do their working weight, and they're like, oh, I have to do 185 pounds. So their first thing that they do is throw on 185 pounds on the bench press and start doing it. And then like I had one of my clients do this at one point, and he's like, yo, my shoulders are hurting.
Drop
I'm
him.
like, yeah. So what does your warm up sets look like? He's like, what do you mean warm up sets? He's like, oh, I just throw on 185 and start going. I'm like, holy shit. So that's also something you have to do is warm up to the working weight that you're gonna do on the exercise, and that can be a good warm up too.
How would you set it up? Like say the
Um,
guy is working with 185. What would the sets before it look like?
bar,
Okay.
95, so that's 25 on each side.
Okay.
Do a plate on each side, and then a plate 10, and then you can probably get into 185. And with that being said too, like those warm up sets shouldn't be tiring. It
Yeah.
should be like it shouldn't be hard. You just want to get a feel for the movement, set your form up, practice all those things,
Yeah.
because that's when the weight's not going to be super heavy, where you're not just focused on pushing the weight. You have the mental capacity to think about where your shoulders are, where your elbows are, where your feet is if you're actually pushing with your legs. And so using those warm-up sets intentionally to set you up for essentially like the best performance when you're actually doing your working set, right? So like how I would ramp it up is I would start with more reps with the less weight. So with the bar, I might do like 15 reps. 95, I might do 10. The plate, I might do 8. And then plate 10, I might do like 4 or 5. Just to get a feel for it. It shouldn't be tiring by the end. And then give yourself a minute or 2 minutes in between those. And then once you do your actual working set, it's gonna feel a lot better because one, you know how the movement feels. Two, you know how good the weight feels that day, right? Like if the 110, the plate 10 feels really, really good, you know the 185 is going to move really good. But if you do the plate 10 and it feels like shit, it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing 185 today, right? So it's kind of like auto regulating.
Yeah. Sick.
That's literally the same exact thing I do, bro. But I don't have a structure to it. I just kind of go like how I feel. Like if I'm doing incline
Yeah.
dumbbells for 90, like some days I'll be like, I'll grab the 60s, I'll do like 6, 7 reps, and then I'll go like 80s for like one or two. But like that also is like my fourth movement, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really have a structure to it, like this percentage for this many reps, this percentage for this many reps. It just kind of depends on how I feel for that day.
Yeah. I'm the same way in terms of setting up the warm up. It depends what I'm doing that day. Or like if I have certain limitations, like if I have like a shoulder mobility thingy or like hip tightness or something like that, then like the warm-ups will be catered towards it. So I learned this from the prescript guys actually time ago. It was like basically in your warm-ups, try to spend time in positions that you'll be spending time in the actual
Yeah,
workout.
exercise, yeah.
So like yeah, and obviously the best warm up technically, a lot of people say this like is going to be the movement itself. If you're going to squat, like if you just do like body weight squats or goblet squat, and
Yeah.
then go to maybe a barbell squat, it might be beneficial. Instead of like just like walking on the treadmill for like 20 minutes or something, like which is fine, but you're not really prepping for the actual lift that's coming, right? But if you struggle to get your steps in, or you're just trying to like, I find actually foam rolling and walking on the treadmill is great way to like get the mind right a little bit or zone in if you're coming from like a busy day of work or something. Uh, like at least in like personal training world too, like they sometimes tell you, right? It's like, yo, make sure the guy goes on treadmill. You just talk to them about their life a little bit because they like
Yeah.
talking about life, and
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, okay, they can switch off their life a little bit, and they can work out. So that could be a nice approach. But yeah, having movement specific to the actual workout can be the best approach. I do the same shit,
Yeah.
so
I do the same thing. And then I don't know about you guys, but as the workout continues, my warm-up sets taper down like significantly,
yeah,
right? So if I'm on like I don't know, if I'm on my third chest movement, like I don't do any warm-ups. I just go straight into it, right? Because you've already
yeah,
done like five exercises, you've already done three chest exercises. There's no need to warm up, right? Per
yeah,
se.
yeah.
Um,
Unless like you're really strong, then
yeah,
no.
How
But at
long
least
how long would you guys say you should spend warming up?
2 minutes.
like the initial warm up or like the set warm up.
Initial warm up and set warm up. So say basically from the time you walk into the gym to
Yeah,
the time you do your first working set, how long should that take?
Yo, that's gonna be dependent on how fucked up you are, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're like 40 years old and you have this and that, then you might need like 30 minutes, right?
Think you
Like
need 30 minutes to warm up?
I'll I'll
Because
give
bro, you're
you
gonna do like mobility work, right? So like if you're doing dumbbell shoulder press, you want to warm up your shoulders, have your arm go behind you, this and that. And if you're
yeah,
just sitting down in an office for like 8 hours, you want to open up the hips, this and that, right?
That
So
takes 30 minutes though. I feel like
not
it should
30
be
minutes, like
more.
15, 20, right?
15,
15,
yeah.
20.
I think
Uh,
15 is the max.
yeah.
Yeah, but
I just,
it honestly depends, yo.
yeah.
Like Manraj just said, like if I sometimes like go in the gym and I feel great, like I would actually not even do. I'll just do like one set of like pullovers or pull downs, and I'm like, oh shit, shoulders feel blessed. I'm gonna just go work out.
Going straight
But then
into it, yeah.
some days, like if like I don't know, sleep isn't best or like I'm being a bitch or some shit, like I'll be like, oh my shoulders
Every
really
day.
tight today. Then I'll like do a couple extra sets of like the warm ups, dead hangs, the pull apart hold, and then like pull downs and whatever. Then I might take 15 minutes or whatever, right? So it depends how I feel that day, but yeah.
So Ronan's pretty much saying a 15-minute warm up every day.
Pretty much. I actually end up doing 10, 15
Yeah, I
minutes.
was about to say you always do it. You never skip it.
Yeah, yeah. But yo, it's
Yeah.
because I used to always get like every 3 weeks my shoulder would hurt. Then I would like not train properly for like another 3 weeks. Then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's not worth it to let my shoulder
Yeah.
get
But
fucked
even
up every
that,
3 weeks.
you started to implement that once you had the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You started
Exactly.
to implement it when you had a problem. But like if
Exactly.
you're like 24, you feel good, you feel fresh. Like I don't think you have to overcomplicate like the warm-up stuff, right? Do
Yeah.
whatever feels good. But if you're like 40, you're a little fucked up, you have this issue, that issue, then
Yeah.
you want to significantly prioritize that, right? For just overall health and like
Oh, yeah.
longevity.
Only caveat with that when you're 24, if you can somehow not let the ego get in your way and actually do like Manraj's form is really good whenever he does workouts. So like if you have your form like that, where like you're getting full range of motion, you're controlling everything, and it looks the same movement to movement to movement or like week by week, then yeah, go right into it, feel good, don't overcomplicate shit. But if you're one of those like you're every day you come in, yes, you're young, but everything feels good, but you're just fucking repping it and you're just like I don't even know what you're doing with your dumbbell presses where like one shoulder's coming up, one shoulder's here. Then it's like, yeah, then you might need to do warm up, but just because you're young doesn't mean you won't get hurt, right? So
It's like how do I say this properly with it's like a couple of people that we know that bench
a lot.
often
Yeah.
and they're fucked up, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
their
yeah.
shoulders are fucking
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, okay.
yeah.
Warm
I don't
up.
think you have to overcomplicate it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate
Even
it.
for
If
me, like I warm up a lot now, like probably like 15 minutes every day.
yeah,
Because I have like this fucking elbow issue, this knee issue, this ankle thing. But
yeah,
before this, I didn't do anything.
yeah. Okay. Good. Warm up question good. Makes sense. Okay, question number two. Increasing CO2 max for running longer, tips and workouts. I
You
think the
understand?
question meant instead of VO2 max, right? Instead of CO2. What would CO2 mean though? If it meant CO2.
Much carbon dioxide you breathe out. So
Yeah.
just big breaths in and
Yeah.
big breaths out, bro.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Yo, people make mistakes, man. Okay, so how would you increase your VO2 max? What would you do?
So I think the biggest thing with this one, this sounds like someone who hasn't really started running
Okay.
and asking this question from the sidelines. Uh,
Okay.
reason that I say that is because this sounds like some shit I would do where it's like, what's the perfect volume to hit a certain muscle? It's like,
Mm,
there's not really a perfect volume if you're not in the gym training hard, doing the things that you need to do. So in this case, if it's running, you're probably better off just practicing the skill of running. So going up for multiple runs. Once you get consistent running 2 to 3 times, or if we translate to lifting, once you get consistent lifting 3, 4 times a week, that's when you can start to focus on, okay, how can I make this more optimized? In the case of running, that might be a long run and a fast run or a speed run or like an interval run, right? And that's when you can kind of play around with heart rates, play around with intensities. Very similar to lifting. Someone's like, how do I increase my 1 rep max on the bench press? Which is very similar to the VO2 when you're running, right? VO2 is the maximum amount of oxygen that you can use when you're running. Bench press max is the maximum weight that you can lift for 1 rep max. So in that case, then it'd be smart to hop on a program for bench press where you're not maxing out every single time you're in the gym. You're following a program that's either progressing you, taking you through different variations, which is what you want to do when you're running, right? So one, run consistently, I would say, for 2 to 3 times a week if that's your priority. And then number two, switch up the style of running to either a long run, throw in some speed runs, which is like when you go a little bit fast for maybe a minute, go a little bit slow for 30 seconds. And then number three is just like play around with those intensities, see how your body feels. There's gonna be some days where that running might take a toll on you. So you know to dial it back for next week, or next week, like if that felt good, you can probably push it a little bit more. And ideally, you want to see that progress over time. The thing with VO2 is unless you have that big mass thing that tracks it, you're not really going to be able to calculate how much VO2 you're using or what your max is, right? So it doesn't make any sense to use that as a metric. Probably makes more sense to use the distance you cover in a certain amount of time, your speed, how long you're actually running for, how you're feeling during those runs. Because at the end of the day, that's what you can control. So that's what you can see and measure. So that's what you should use as your measuring stick.
Yeah, I was about to say literally the same exact thing. I think you just got to start, right? No, because it's like like the way I see this question is like, how do I get stronger in the gym?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Start lifting, right? So like, how do I increase your VO2 max? How do you increase your
Yeah.
cardiovascular health? You just start running, right? And also another thing is ask someone that's more qualified. I don't really think we know too much about running programs.
I did a little bit of running. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did a half. So I was like playing around with different shit, which is pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Would you do
next,
anything in your workouts related? In your actual workouts?
To help with running,
Yeah.
I think strength training is really important. That's what a
strength
lot of
training.
running people don't do, is that
What
they just
about Cakes? What about like training your tibia and everything? Like tibia training so you don't get like shin splints and all that, or like
um
you have knee pain.
I think that's more of it's like kind of a load management thing, right? Typically the people that in my experience
Ronit's
experience
favorite,
that sort of stuff
Ronit's favorite conversation, load management fatigue. Yeah,
is like they'll go right into running like a 5K when they haven't ran in 2, 3 years. And they're like, yo,
yeah,
my knees hurt. It's like, dude, you fucking sat on your ass for 2, 3 years, and now you're out here trying to run a 5K. Your body doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So
yeah.
what you need to do is dial it back, maybe run 1K, maybe run 2K, see how your body feels, and then ramp it up from there. And I think doing the tib raises and calf raises and strengthening your legs with like actual leg work too is gonna go a long way in helping, if you want to say bulletproof your way long term, right?
Yeah.
But the load management thing, if anything.
Yeah. I actually did this with one of my clients. I just remembered right now. It's like when they started, they wanted to like get into running, right? A lot of people would just start fucking running on the sidewalk like 5 times a week, right? So what we had was we did like run on the grass like twice a week. And then from there, it was like run on the grass 3 times a week. And then from there, it was like 2 times on the grass, 1 time on like the sidewalk or road, right? That way you could get used to it. You could like slowly progress your way up. Because a lot of people, they'll start running on the road and just like that impact, or they'll start running on the treadmill and they'll get fucked up, right? Their knees will absolutely get like absolutely wrecked. So you could taper it up that way as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I trained this lady one time, and she's like, "Yo, my ankles hurt all the time when I run.
Yeah,
I have plantar fasciitis." I'm like, "Yo, when's the last time you ran?" She's like, "Oh, 6 months ago," and I got back into it. I'm like, "How much did you run?" She's like, "Yeah, 8K." I'm like, "Why did you run 8K on your first time?" I was like, "Just run a little bit." And she's like this, bro. She's a beast. She's like this Eastern European lady. She was a
yeah,
monster. Like she could do like a wall sit for like 4 minutes on her first day. So
fire.
I was like, "Why don't you just run less?" She's like, "Why would I run less?
What
I
a
know I."
stupid question to ask.
I was
That's
like,
what you think you should. What a dumb question to
"Yeah,
ask.
what a dumbass." They
I
don't.
know.
And I'm like, "Yo, just run." She's like, "Yeah, I go to physio." Like they're just like, "Don't run and then ease your way back into it." I'm like, "So what was easing your way back into it?" She's like, "Yeah, I just ran 8K again." I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?" Right? So it's just a matter of like most cases, just slowly build yourself up. And like Manraj said, right? Play around with the progressions and like running on grass can be a little bit easier on the legs. Um, Bike if you want to improve your VO2 without putting impact on your legs. Elliptical, there's a lot of ways to increase your VO2 as well. But I think a lot of it just comes down to slowly progressing your way
Yeah.
over time.
Also, don't get married to something as well, right? Like if someone's running and they have a very high VO2 max, but you don't like running and it's fucking your knees up and your feet up, just go on a bike, right? Or do something else. You'll be fine. So
Yeah,
a lot of people
like
just try to
yeah,
force it. They'll try to force it. Like even for me, I used to do bench press all the time. I always used to get hurt. And then one time I was like, bro, why am I trying to force this? Let me
yeah.
just do something else. And like I haven't done the bench press since then.
It's a funny thing, right? Like your heart doesn't know what thing you're using for cardio.
Yeah.
Like you can do anything you want as long as your heart rate goes up and you're getting more and more capacity, you're gonna improve it, right? So
Yeah.
one thing I did add, because I get the same thing where my calves get a little sore, or my quads even get actually sore when I start running. Uh,
When do you run?
I do twice a week, 20 minutes of like 155 BPM. But it's
You
pretty,
run?
yeah, like I will have a treadmill at home. So I just like,
Oh, okay. I thought you did like the bike for your cut.
no, I want to run, bro. Like I've had nightmares about running since like high school, bro. Because like they used to make us do 3K in the first class of the fucking day, bro. So like I see this kid going through puberty, can't run for shit. So like it was taking me 33 minutes to run a 3K, right? And then I would be sweaty fucking all day, sitting in my grade 9 class. I was like, yo, fuck running. So I never ran. But now like I've gotten better at running, so I just try maintaining it or try
Yeah.
improving it.
I used
So
to love that shit, bro. Even the beep test, I used to love that.
crazy.
I
I always
fucking
sucked at it.
love that.
But yeah, one thing Bax gave me was pogos. You guys know what pogos are? It's literally standing in one spot and just like jumping, like ground contact. Uh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I've seen
all it's
basketball
getting
players
is
do this.
blood
Yeah.
flow into the whatever shin, calf, tibia
Achilles,
area.
shin, and tibia
So
area.
like, so we're not just directly going into all this impact. So I do that a little bit. That shit I don't show you because I don't even
Post a
know. Like,
video of that. I was about to
Yeah,
say, post a
that's
video
a
of you
good
doing that on
start.
Instagram. Where it's just like this.
Hey guys, training update today. Look
yeah,
up the channel. Let's
That's
see
what I
how
was
we
about
get
to say. It's like,
that.
like Ronan, you know how we all post a swipe workout? You just
yeah.
see Ronan like dumbbell pressing, and the next swipe is like Ronan just jumping around. Yo, post that shit. That'll be funny.
Do the
That'd be
before
jokes.
and after of that one run you posted on your Instagram.
Yeah,
Wait,
that'll be fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that'd be jokes.
that
Run?
one in your backyard. You remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, the COVID one, right? The
That video
COVID one.
kills
Yeah, yeah.
me.
That's just so funny,
I
bro.
still only run on the treadmill, bro. So like I don't know. I probably still run like that in real life. But, but yo,
Should
it's weird. I've always been fast and short burst. Like whenever like with the boys and shit, you just sprint for no reason at like fucking 12 a.m. or something like or whatever. So
Yeah.
like I've always been fast at sprinting. But then like if anything more than like I don't know, like 100 meters or some shit like that, I'll start losing my breath. But
are like type 2 dominant in your muscle
yeah,
pack.
Yeah.
probably. It's because I have big legs. So my legs are always been strong. So I can like run, but I just can't I don't have stamina. But I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, we don't really do anything for stamina, right? That's another thing
Yeah,
too.
I guess. Yeah.
It's like just cardio. We don't actually run.
Yeah. And I think it's
Traditional cardio.
I think stamina in terms of like keeping it higher, like heart rate. Like
Yeah.
I think we can go probably like 130 for like fucking hour, 2 hours if we wanted to, or
Yeah.
120, 130. But then like maintaining 155, 160 for like more than 25 minutes or 20 minutes, I'm like fried.
Your heart, bro. When your heart's beating that fast, it feels like a shit's about to explode, bro.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
used to now I actually notice how much better it got now.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
your cardiovascular health improves so fast,
It's crazy.
like so significant. It's insane, bro. Like I remember
Yeah.
when I did my first prep, like I was doing Stairmaster for like 75 minutes.
Yeah,
Bro, it was like fucking so hard at the starting. Literally 1 week later, it was like a breeze. Like my
yeah.
cardiovascular health was like insane.
The
Right?
adaptation is wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
yeah. I
I think
remember like,
people get into running as well is because that how fast you can improve as a runner
yeah,
and your VO2 is like the response is right away. Whereas with
yeah,
muscle building, it takes time.
yeah,
Like you run one time this week and then running again next week, you can definitely run that shit a lot faster,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bro, like 2 weeks ago, it says my heart rate, like the range, it was from 155 to like 185. And like now, in just 20 minutes, bro, right? And now it's at 155 to 162 in the same 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
now I just like maintain that heart rate zone.
Have you noticed your
Yeah.
resting heart rate change at all with you running?
Here and there, like mine stays within the range of like 52 to 53. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's pretty chill. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well,
noticed when I started running the first time, my
yeah.
resting heart rate was 74, 80. And then when I got to like peak half marathon shape, I think it was like under 50. It was like 48 at one
Holy
point.
fuck,
yeah.
Your cardio just gets better.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think when I was doing like the 75 minutes of Stairmaster, I think my resting heart rate was like 50, 51 around there.
crazy.
It was
But
insane. Now my resting heart rate is probably like 92.
No, you can probably see it on the
Shit,
Apple Watch.
shit's on the verge of like exploding. It
What
just
do you
got
mean
higher
though?
right now that I just said it. It's probably like 96 right now.
You can probably check it right now.
No, my Apple Watch is on my ankle, right?
Oh, true, true, true. Okay. Third question.
That's the,
But you can still
house
check it.
arrest, house arrest, bro.
huh?
It doesn't come on the phone like the app. Probably shows you.
But there's no fucking pulse in your ankle, bro.
Oh yeah, isn't there?
God. Oh, okay, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Look at
That's another number. It's a walking number.
Okay, okay.
Oh, bro, this shit's significantly off, bro.
Why?
This says 123, bro. I'm on the verge of having a heart attack. Yeah, like one.
Okay.
I'm looking at my ankle right now.
Why do you put it on the ankle? Those steps?
Yo, bro, I don't like how I don't know how people wear a watch and they use straps. It's so uncomfortable. Like I was training back today. Like
Yeah.
wearing a watch, then have straps, and then I have
that.
like this, like I have this on, and I have like a kara and everything. So it's just too much, bro.
Mm,
Right?
yeah.
And bro, you know what I used to have before? I used to have like this bracelet. Then I used to have like five rakriya.
Mm,
Right? I used to have it for like two, bro. I used to keep my rakriya for like 2.5 years, bro.
crazy.
Like 2 years would go by, my cousins would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna tie this." I'm like, "Bro, I still have yours from like last year. I wouldn't cut them off, right? I'll just kind of let them be." So I used to have this, fucking five rakriya, Apple Watch, and then fucking straps.
Wild.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, this is stupid, bro. Let me put this on my ankle."
Okay. Third question. What's your advice to stay accountable in the gym?
This is Rounit. This is your topic, bro. This is your topic. Motivation, accountability. This is your topic.
Come on, man. I'll just go watch the two podcasts ago. I think we talked. Oh, last podcast we talked about small wins.
Yeah, skip this question, yo. Go watch the last one.
You can go watch that.
I arrest
One
the
one
accountability.
thing one thing I will say, these kind of questions when you do ask something like this,
Hurt your brain.
you're no.
What? It does actually hurt your brain. This guy's trying to be all
No,
nice.
it doesn't hurt my brain, but
Okay.
like, because I understand what the person's coming from. They're just like, but one simple advice is like stop looking for like accountability thing, motivation thing. It's like whatever thing you are not doing, I know you're trying to find accountability to do that thing, but just start doing that thing, and you'll notice like you gain some momentum, and then you actually don't feel like you're motivated or some shit anymore. But basically, take some action. That's what I'm saying. Do something. Yeah,
Do you actually understand where this person's coming from?
kind of.
Because like when you started, have you
Yeah.
been consistent all the way through and you never made any excuses?
I wasn't.
I've been pretty consistent, yeah.
Yeah, like when people ask me this question, I literally cannot relate. May 2nd, 2015, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start working out. And I just worked out ever since then. I've had multiple jobs, college, fucking injuries, surgeries. I just keep going. So it's like when people ask me this question, I'm like, bro,
I when I asked this
keep
question, it
going.
was like I would be now looking back at it, it's like I'm searching for dopamine in this person's answer because I'm like, oh shit. because I now have this knowledge that this person answered my question on how to get more accountability, I technically did something towards what I want to do instead of getting that dopamine from going out there and doing the thing that I need to do. If it's like workout, get on the ground and like do push-ups. That's you working out. That's you building that sort of skill or that ability to work out. And the more you can sort of build that ability, it gives you more confidence to do the thing. And then you're gonna have the accountability because you're confident in your abilities to do the thing. Right. And people just avoid this because they want the answer because they think the thing that they need is knowledge. But like we know, and we've been preaching this entire time, it's like the thing you need is more execution than is knowledge. Same thing with the VO2 question, right? It's like they want knowledge. They already know the basics of what they have to do. They don't think it's enough. And now every time they get this knowledge, it's like, oh shit, I've learned something that helps me do this thing. So now I can do it better. But the only thing that's gonna help you do it better is doing the fucking thing.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
But back in the day when you thought like this,
Of
I think a lot of
course.
people have this train of thought. I think a lot of people have this train of thought because they're like, hey, let me just ask this question. Let me pretend like I don't know what to do, rather than actually just going and doing the work, right? So
Yeah.
like I was talking to someone and I was like, oh, like what if they're messaging me like, oh, how should I lose weight? And they're like, oh, I can't figure it out. Like there's no information. And I was like, bro, I was
Damn.
about to delete my Instagram. So what do you mean there's no information about like how to lose the weight? It's like, bro, it's literally everywhere, right? So I think
Yeah.
people ask questions on purpose, so it takes time to get it answered. That's very specific to them, so you don't have to take action. I don't know. What the hell do I know?
Yeah. I agree. Like some practical things if you want to do it, if
Let's do
you're
it.
yeah, do it obviously, but also get a gym partner if you can, right? Having somebody that's in person or whatever external will keep you accountable, keep your shit accountable. I don't know if whoever you live with, tell people it's like, yo, I'm trying to be like a gym person. So can you like call me out every time I skip the gym or skip my meal? So that external accountability can kickstart it a little bit. The second thing is like set some goals for yourself, like set some like you know, when I said
What the fuck did you just say? Oh my God.
set some goals and then like write them down in front of like wherever you sit, so you see them every day, and like maybe take a screenshot and put it on your phone too. But those are some like external ways, but like yeah, nothing's gonna happen until internally you're like just decide I'm gonna do this and I'm just gonna do it. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be in your head, all of it, but the external shit could kickstart it.
yeah. Now, honestly, at the end of the day, don't even bother getting a training partner. Just fucking go to the gym, right? Why are you looking for accountability from someone else? You should
Yeah,
have more than enough self-accountability to look at yourself and be like, hey, I need to do this workout thing. I'm on the verge of diabetes. My heart's on the verge of exploding. Maybe I should go work out, right? Just go fucking do it. Why do you need someone to
Well,
hold your hand as like a grown-ass adult, right?
yo,
It's not that serious.
well the guy's 15, bro.
go look in the mirror every
Just
day.
go. Just go. Change the topic, yo.
All right, question
Let's
number
go to the
four.
next question. People know what to do. People know what to do.
Watch
Yeah.
a David Goggins motivational video and then go do what you need to do.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that complicated, man. It's
What
genuinely not that complicated.
what should I do if I'm stuck on the same weight for dumbbell press for 3 months? I would say number one, actually look at your recovery first. So how's your eating? How's your sleeping? How's like all those things? And when you say stuck, are you just trying to just go up, up, up in weight? Are you playing like, are you trying to control the weight better? Are you trying to improve the reps a little bit better? Are you trying to whatever other ways? Are you doing less rest periods? Or are you just doing progression on like fucking 4 sets? Or are you doing like lower sets? Have you tried different volume techniques or volume modalities, whatever you want to call it? Or is it just like every week I go in 4 sets at 100 pounds and then I get stuck at 100 pounds? Like have like other ways of measuring progress too. But I would 100% look at recovery. When people say plateau, it's like you look at, well, the sleep shit, recovery shit, everything is good, especially as you get stronger and stronger. Yes, it could be a mind game, but I realized for me is if I notice like 3 days in a row if I have bad sleep, then that 4 day performance, as much as I push in my mind, it just like joints and shit doesn't feel right. Like there's like random elbow things or whatever. So recovery tends to be my thing of like, okay, when I dial that in, my lifts start to go better again. And then yeah, having different ways of progressing. Like we do the top set, down set. So it's not just like one set. It's not just like one every week you're doing the same thing, right? You have different ways of progressing. But
I would say for sure the recovery. I think that's the case for a lot of people. And then the second thing is I think genuinely think a lot of people they don't really like train hard, right? Even for like 2, 3 years ago, what you thought training hard was is nowhere near like what you think training hard is now, right? So
yeah,
really, really just push yourself 10 times more and really get focused, right? Get hyper focused when you're in the gym. When you're doing something, just anything in life, just be either 100% in or 100% out, right? A lot of people kind of live life in the middle. They're in the gym, they're on their phone, they're texting, they're doing this, they're doing that. Right? Obviously, if you're doing that, your focus is going in and out of the workout. You're definitely not going to progress, right? So start your workout, play your music, whatever, this and that, and go in with the intention of progressing at like all costs, right? So I think the mindset is probably by far the biggest thing. I've had days where I'm like, oh, I feel awesome, and I'll go on my phone and I don't hit any PRs. And there's other days where I'll fast for like 20 hours. I'm like fucking super busy. I slept like 2 hours. I'll go in the gym and I'll hit like a all-time PR on like a leg press or something, right? Because I just start thinking about random stuff,
focus.
right? And I
Yeah.
just focus up a lot. So majority of the time, it is in your brain, right? He who says he can't, he who says he can are both usually right. So just focus up
Get that,
and you'll be good. But I think it's true. I genuinely think it's true.
bro, 100%.
I think most people get stuck for that long, just need to eat more food. And this is coming from the guy who was stuck doing the same weights for a long time, right? And I was just scared to eat food. I was scared to get fat. Or when I was cutting, like I would cut my food way too low. And I've noticed every single time when I eat more food, you're gonna move more weight, especially if you're starting off, right? It's just like you haven't built enough muscle, you don't have enough energy to do the thing. So eat more food, eat more protein, and I guarantee if you eat in a surplus for a week and you go back and try the same number, you're gonna fucking beat it. And if you're not, then you weren't eating in a surplus and your body weight hasn't gone up, right? Especially if you're starting off, don't be scared to eat more food because that's just gonna fuel the strength and the muscle that comes with it after.
Yeah. And train at where you feel good, right? If you're at 185 and your lifts aren't progressing and you're just kind of in the middle, you're not cutting, you're not bulking, then you're just kind of wasting your time, right? So just pick one and fully commit to it, right? Because if you're in the middle, you're not going to see any progress, right? So if you're trying to build strength, you're trying to build muscle, for sure, eat in a surplus and really focus on training hard, pushing the weight up, and also pushing the body weight up a little bit as well. Because I think a lot of people they want to stay lean year round. They literally stay lean, they look the same, and their lifts are the same for like year after year, right? And they don't see any progression because it's like you can't live in the middle. You have to pick one or the other, in my opinion.
I think being a South Asian too, like you're holding on to more fat in the midsection and the middle area, which is where most people tend to focus on, oh, this way I look fat. So like your legs might be a lot leaner when you're cutting, but you might still look the same up top. And that kind of fucks with your head when you're in a cut. And it's like you're scared to eat more food because you think you'll get more fat. It's like that's kind of what you need to do to put on more size, to put on more strength, right? So you have to sort of get out of the mindset, look at the numbers more and actually focus on that progression instead of just getting mind fucked by whatever's happening.
And yo, it's okay to be fat, yo, as long as you have a plan, right? Like if you're fat and you have a plan, that's fine.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to take a couple steps back in terms of the way you look to take 10, 15 steps forward in like the future, right? When you're lean. Too
yeah,
many people are trying to stay lean year round and it's literally pointless. Like you're not going to see any progress at all. And then also, you don't have the extra calories to actually push hard and train hard, right? If you're in a calorie surplus of 100, bro, you literally have to time everything perfect, your entire day perfect. And if you're an average person, you're working a job, you have this issue, you have that issue, you're not going to be able to time everything perfect. So have a little bit of a bigger surplus and you'll see a lot more progress.
I think this also depends on like the person's like I think you were mentioning their experience level in the gym. Like most people don't train hard and stuff. Like I personally I don't know how you guys feel about this, but like somebody's just starting out in the gym and like say like it's their first year even, they still technically in most cases don't know how to train hard.
Oh,
So dumb in my I don't know how you guys feel about this, but like going up in calories in terms of being in too much of a surplus without actually training hard, they end up putting on unnecessary fat. Like
Yeah.
they don't.
Yeah.
So
Big.
like I wouldn't. So if you're in the first year and a bit, like I wouldn't even recommend a crazy surplus. Just eat enough where like you feel good in the gym. That's what I would go with approach wise. Instead of like a crazy surplus. Surplus, yes, if like after 2, 3 years, you've been lifting now, you get your form down, things like that. You know what like failure feels like. And then now you're getting stuck and stagnant, then yes, surplus is gonna obviously be your best bet. But even then, I don't think like you need as crazy of a surplus in most cases. Like I've realized like there's like always like a calorie point where I just feel good at, and as long as performance is moving up, because bro, what is that thing? Like you can only after a certain amount of years, you can only gain like a kg or like 0.5 kg of muscle a year or some shit
Yeah,
retarded.
I think it's after like five. I think it's after like 5, 6 years. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
a
yeah.
perfect year, you're looking at like 3 pounds.
Yeah. So
Like
like say
three
like you're
pounds.
in a fucking 700 calorie surplus because you think you're more muscle, bro, you're just gonna gain like 20 pounds of fat and like 2 pounds of muscle, right?
Yeah. By surplus,
So
we're talking about like gain
Five
like
pounds.
2 pounds a month, right? Two to
yeah,
4 pounds a month.
there you go.
4 pounds if you're a little bit more experienced,
Yeah,
right? And you actually have discipline and you're serious, you could easily
yeah,
lose the body fat like tomorrow. If you're
yeah,
someone that's it's your first surplus, really push for like maybe even a pound or 2 pounds,
yeah.
right? A month. If you're
Only
more
yeah,
experienced, then for sure you could do the 4 or 5 pounds a month because you could just get consistent, lose all it very, very quick.
yeah.
But yeah, I would say majority of people 1 to 2 pounds a month is more than enough, right?
If you're in your first 2 years, or especially in your first year, and you're not gaining strength every week, or at
Yeah,
least every other week,
you're not training hard.
you're not training
Yeah,
hard, or you're not eating enough.
yeah,
So fix both of those things, and you're fucking golden.
Mm.
There's zero excuse for you in your first 2 years to not make gains at least minimum every other week. Like if you're stuck at it for months in your first 2 years, like you're doing something wrong, and 90% of the time it's probably eating. The training hard will come. That's more of an experience thing, right? But like I think that's what it is, and there's no
yeah,
excuse for that. Otherwise, like Manraj said, you're just wasting your time.
yeah. Bro, how many kids have you seen that like literally they've been working out for a year and they're like incline dumbbell pressing like 80 pounds, right? You
Crazy.
could get super fucking strong within that first year if you take like advantage of it,
Yeah,
right? And like don't waste your time.
yeah.
That's when
But
you're gonna
Well,
put on the muscle, right? So it makes sense to capitalize and eat
yeah,
more food. So I'd
mm,
say like aim for 500 calorie surplus, aim to gain that 2 to 4 pounds a month, right? Obviously, if it's more, then you might get fucked.
yeah.
But like I think
Because I
you're better
know,
gaining that muscle and losing the fat later than
yeah.
just right now.
Even if someone's like fucking 40% body fat.
If you're 40% body fat, then that's different. Then you
yo, but if
then your deficit is too large.
yeah, if someone's 40% body fat, like they know they gotta lose weight, right? Obviously, they know they don't have
Yeah.
to be a surplus.
Because I know
I would hope so.
some people are gonna take away what you guys said was like just get fat and run away with it. Yeah. They'll be like,
Yeah.
okay,
If
these guys gave me permission for 30% body fat. Here I come.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're 45%
If
body
your
fat,
stomach hangs over your pants, don't listen to what we just said.
if you're what?
Your stomach hangs over your pants, don't listen to what we just said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you're 45% body fat and you listen to this and you bulk to 55, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because I know people are gonna do that,
Like,
bro.
bro, like
People,
that's awesome. Send us
people,
progress pictures.
people are gonna be like, these guys said it's okay to be fat. Just get strong.
As long as you have a plan, it's gotta be a
Yeah.
good plan.
You have
No,
to
but
get.
I think so. I think you could get fat as long as you have a plan, bro.
Yeah.
You have a
I
plan.
don't I don't think you should get over 20% body fat
Mm,
in
I,
your
I,
range.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say 25.
Yeah, I would say 25, yeah.
I wouldn't go over 20. I wouldn't go over 18 personally, but I said 20 for the people. But
Yeah. I would say like 25.
I
But yo,
think there's way more.
it depends on where you feel good. That's what I'll
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
right?
Because I think there's way more pros to like being a little bit leaner and maintaining that than like taking fucking 6, 7 months to cut down. Because then you can, because like think about it, you stay 18, then you cut down to whatever 14, 13, and then you're good to bulk again for another fucking 6, 7 months. You're 25. Now it's gonna take you another fucking 6, 7 months to cut down to whatever 15%. And then now you go bulk. So like now you're double the time, and then over time you gain less and less muscle anyways. So now you're spending less time in the phase of actually gaining muscle and improving performance, right? So I think that's what I've realized over time. I don't think it's worth getting fat,
yeah.
but
I would say like if your performance is like improving,
yeah,
then for sure. Like there's a point like I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but there's a point where like you get too fat
Yeah.
and your sleep gets messed up and your gym performance actually like doesn't even progress.
Sluggish.
You're
Yeah.
not even getting stronger, you're feeling kind of sluggish, this and that, then you
Yeah.
for sure pass that barrier, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That barrier is kind of different for like everyone, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you're someone that's naturally been skinny your whole entire life, for sure, going to 25% is going to be fucking crazy for you, right? But if
Yeah.
you're someone that's been a little bit fluffy your whole entire life, then 25 is not bad at all. But really just prioritize your gym performance. Because that's where all the muscle mass is going to be built, right?
You're good, Kegs?
So 5'10".
Okay. Okay. I was gonna bring up one more point on this swing thing. So like, a lot of people, again, it's caveat, person dependent, but I know a lot of people start lifting because they don't like the way they look, right? So if that's one of you and that's what you started, just make sure like, you don't go on a fucking thing where you go on this 6, 7 month thing and you just get fat and you don't like the way you look even more now. And then you just fucking go in these waves. But that's again caveat to the individual. It depends on the person. But okay, moving on.
That's jokes. Imagine you start working out because you don't like the way you look, and you bulk and you train, and then after a year, you're like, fuck, I still don't like the way I look. And you're
Mm,
just in worse
yeah.
shape.
'Cause people do
That's
that,
crazy.
yeah. People are like, oh, people said like someone told me to put on muscle. Like I had a guy come up to me. He's like, he 32% or like whatever. He's like, yeah, the good life thing shows I'm 32% body fat.
Well, that's fake,
Um, Whatever it is, but yeah, he looked
bro.
pretty. Obviously, he looked
Gotta do
well.
a podcast.
I could see it. I could see the fat, right? I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
bro, like, I was like, yo, he's like, what do you suggest I should do? Like this other guy I was talking to, he told me first couple years of lifting, you should always bulk and put on muscle. So like, I've been just bulking for the last like 6, 7 months, and like, I'm like, bro, like, I would lose body fat, like, like it's you understand, gym is health. Health comes first in most cases, and you're actually still gonna put on muscle in your first couple of years, even losing body fat.
Yeah.
That's like another fucking topic, but
Even yeah,
yeah,
literally, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, if you're just
yeah,
starting to work out,
yeah,
first 2 years, high protein,
yeah.
1.2 grams of protein per body weight,
Yeah,
aggressive overload, sleep 8 hours. That's
and
it.
chill. Okay, okay,
Literally, don't
okay.
have to do anything else,
Yeah,
right? You shouldn't be bulking or cutting unless you're like severely underweight or severely overweight.
yeah. Okay. Moving on. Can you still grow legs without doing traditional compound movements,
Of
squats
course.
and deadlifts
This whoever asked this question trains legs and shoulders
on the same
under
day?
one in the same day. It's the
Yeah,
most brain dead thing I've ever heard.
a lot
What
of
do you
people do
eat?
that.
I hate that so much, bro. I
But some
hate
people are
that.
smart with it. They throw in like more lateral raises and like rear delt flies and things like
No,
that.
bro. Don't be nice, bro. Don't justify it.
Okay.
Bro, people are
Fuck you
doing
guys,
like
dumbasses, bitch
people are
ass.
bro, people are doing like 4 or 5 shoulder exercises, and then at the end they're doing leg extension, leg curl, and they're fucking leaving.
Yeah,
That's always what I hear, bro. Always, always. Or they'll throw in a leg press at the end.
yeah. I think the other way around I've heard that's not too bad. It's like squat, like leg extension, hamstring curl, leg squats, and then like a RDL, and then they go into like lateral raise and like overhead press and like a rear delt thing. Um, but still, like,
Such a weird split, bro.
why would you?
Such a weird
I
split.
understand why they do it, but I would not recommend it.
Yeah. And you know what? One thing, people that do train legs and shoulders, I ask them what they do on their push day. Bro, it's like 8 chest exercises.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, why are you doing so many chest exercises?
yeah,
Right? It'll be like 3, 4 presses, and like they'll do all 3 flies. You see, have you talked to those people? They do a fly like
yeah.
this, and the top from bottom, and then do a fly for. It's like,
Oh,
bro,
see,
why you need so
I
many
used to
flies?
do that. I
I
used to
used
I
do
know,
all.
I know. I used to do the same thing. I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
used to, but that was back in like 2015 when there's no like knowledge
yeah,
or information out
yeah,
there, right? But now it's like, bro, like there's so much information out there. It literally
yeah.
takes two
I
hours of
think I
research.
think the thought process is like, okay, I'm gonna do legs, but then the shoulders are smaller muscle group, so I'll go do a little bit of shoulders in the end. But like, you can just separate it out so much better and get so much better stimulus. But it's okay.
We
Okay, so
didn't
can
answer
you?
that question.
You definitely need compound lifts in your leg training if you're serious about growing your legs. Whether that's a hack squat, belt squat,
Okay,
any
looks
squat
good.
variation or any
Yeah,
leg press variation, you definitely need it. You'll never meet someone that's like, oh, I got big legs doing leg extension, leg curls.
yeah,
No, they always train hard on some compound lift, and they're very, very strong on those compound lifts. That's what I've seen. Like bro, AJ Morris. I don't know if you follow him. Bro,
yeah,
you know the Cybex leg press that we did at Pure Muscle?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guys, you remember that Cybex leg press? So, bro, this guy posted a video. He did 14 plates on it, bro.
What the fuck? You
You did
bugging.
14 plates on that for like I think it was like 6, 7 reps.
Holy shit.
Bro, that day I think we did 5 or 6.
Crazy.
Bro, we did 14 plates, bro. And I seen another video. You know the Cybex. I don't know if you've used the Cybex hack squat. Like you know the one I use in my like hack squat videos. Well, this guy does
Yeah.
7 plates on that, bro. Like no band,
What
no
the
nothing.
fuck?
He does 7 plates, no band. I do, bro, I
That's
do like 3.5 plates with a band,
that's
like a
crazy.
little bit of a band, right? But he does 7 plates, bro. And that hack squat is like so steep, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking mental, like how strong this guy is. Yeah, even his clients, bro. Some of these guys, like, bro, they're leg pressing like insane amount of weight. Even trained by JP. I
He's
don't know if
retarded.
he's, bro.
Yeah. He's fucked,
Bro, this
bro.
guy posted a video of him leg pressing. It was like
Yeah.
19 plates, bro, on
Retarded.
both sides.
Bro, he does like the hammer chest press or the shoulder press with like fucking seven,
Like
eight
seven,
plates.
8 plates, yeah. I'm
Retarded.
just like, bro, this guy, he does 19 plate leg press. And
Crazy.
I watched one of his videos, like I'm on his app thing. Bro, he's like warming up for the leg press for like an hour.
That's
Crazy.
Because you have to work your way up, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
yo, if you're leg pressing 19 plates, you probably have to do like 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14. Bro, it's insane.
Yeah.
because the stimulus you get on doing like a compound movement, I don't think will ever be matched by something that you're gonna
Yeah,
get from like a isolation movement, right? Maybe in
for
like in
sure.
terms of like actual like total muscular contraction and how much voluntary contraction you're gonna get out of your muscles or how much your muscles are gonna be recruited. Just because there's so much that goes into stabilizing and pressing, like that type of stimulus will never be matched by,
Match, but isolation.
Yeah,
right?
I think the question he probably meant like because he said still grow legs without doing traditional compound movements. So traditional, I'm guessing he means like squat, bench, deadlift. So I do think now, obviously, there's so much knowledge out there. You can 100% still get jacked or put on good legs, good leg size without squatting or deadlifting. But a squat variation and a deadlift variation is still needed for the maximal growth, right? So like a RDL and a hack squat, and you're chilling.
Yeah. You could still grow your legs doing a leg extension, but it's
Yeah,
like you're not going to see the best results, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Obviously, if you just start working out and you do the leg extension for 3 years with progressive overload, your quads will grow,
yeah,
right? But nowhere near the same amount as, a hack squat or a Smith machine squat. And bro,
yeah,
like I've been doing that the last 2 years, and my legs have seen like the most amount of progress, right?
yeah,
Like a heavy Smith squat and like a heavy leg press or hack squat.
yeah. I agree. And a single leg movement, and you're chilling. You don't do single leg too much, yeah?
Me?
Yeah,
No, I do split squat.
split squat, fire.
I
Yeah,
do 2 sets. Two sets in one of my leg days. So one of my leg days I have a split squat. And the other leg day I have walking lunges.
fire.
But even walking lunges, bro, I fucking hate it, bro. It's so uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
Olympia?
Yeah,
Like the dumbbells are like over here. So you have
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
carry the dumbbells, like 70-pound dumbbells for walking lunges, all the way like over here.
yeah.
So it's like crazy, bro.
First world
Even
problems. Yeah.
yeah.
Cax was doing fun rounds.
I still fucking do it.
Fill it up, bro. Fill up my water bottle with it too.
Okay, so you can still grow your legs without traditional compound lifts. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to be a loser, yeah.
Yeah. Does creatine
Skip the
speed
hard
up
part.
hair loss if you have the genes? Too
Yes,
many
the pod right there.
Kegs.
Yes, and the pod. No
and the
explanation.
pot? What do you mean?
This guy is.
Autism.
No, Rona, it's you, bro.
Oh,
This guy
fuck.
didn't understand it.
Oh,
But yo,
what do
Kegs,
you-
creatine does increase like your DHT, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't hear about that. I
From
don't
what
know.
I from what I've heard is well, from what I've heard is when you have more like testosterone, that increases like your DHT. And then if you have more increase in like DHT, that could cause like hair loss depending on the person.
I don't think creatine increases your testosterone though. Isn't it just increase your creatine, which helps with the creatine phosphate system? I don't think it increases testosterone.
Creatine's great for cognitive function too, man. I think it's good for
Yeah.
your brain.
Brain health is really good.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think it does anything to testosterone or hair loss
or
though.
hair loss, bro. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So, do you meditate? Do you,
Unhinged.
do you do you do you meditate? Can the daily walks you promote count as meditation? No. Uh, I
This is such a this is like if you ask this question if someone asked this question, I would have been like, bro, you are Ronit's follower. You don't even talk to me, bro. You go ask him. This is such
I
a
like doing
question for you.
I
It's
like
mental, bro.
3 to 5 minutes in the morning meditation, and then I don't think a daily walks is not meditation. It's walking. You should do both. Good. You guys want to answer?
I'll
No?
go that you.
This is not my
Okay.
question, bro. This is
Last
not
question.
my question.
How to overcome sleep? Kags, you gotta go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just end it.
Actually, let's do this question. Okay.
How to overcome sleep barriers, not having optimal recovery due to shift work? So,
Prioritize sleep.
Prioritize your environment. Get some blackout curtains. Try to sleep at the same time every day when you can. Obviously, if you're on shift work, it's going to rotate, but environment is key. Try to tire yourself out. If you know you're going to be not as tired when you're going to bed, get a workout in or something. Do something that's going to make you more tired. Um, but yeah, blackout curtains. Drink lots of water. Focus on the food and all the other stuff.
And then also cut out blue light an hour before. Literally get off your phone. You'll be
that,
so bored.
the blue light glasses,
Blue
yeah.
light glasses. I have those too. I hate that shit.
Yo.
You'll be so bored. You'll be so bored. Oh my God.
Try that now. What are you saying?
Oh man, get
Look
down.
sick? You look cool, eh? What are you guys saying?
Yeah.
Does it look nice?
Nah, bro.
No?
Look,
Fuck.
You look like
What?
Harry
look, you
Potter.
should do two characters in your video. You should do nerd Ronin and bro Ronin.
Bro.
Bro.
Sorry, I cut your answer off. But
No, I was saying cut out, just get off your phone an hour and a half before sleeping, or literally don't even go on your laptop, iPad, or TV. You'll be so bored out of your mind because your brain's constantly under attack the whole day, from just like dopamine. You'll fall asleep. You'll start yawning constantly.
yeah,
And take some supplements. Say take some ashwagandha.
melatonin.
Manage your fatigue.
Yeah,
Magnesium, and you'll
sync.
be good.
Yeah. Okay, sick. Good.
Shit.
Guys, hopefully that pod helped. Okay. Bye bye.